Hello and welcome to Online Appliance Tech. Today we're going to show you how to put the GFW front load GE model in diagnostic mode and also show you how to break it down. So to get started, you're going to hold the start button, turn the knob 7 clicks to the right and let go. At this point the display will light up, and then if you turn the knob once, number 1, you can actually display all the error codes. Hit the start button. If we have error code 3, this indicates the machine is not rotating and so forth. So pretty sure that's going to be an inverter problem. We'll actually show you how to break this machine down too. So once you get that error code, you can also check out one of our videos that shows you what all the diagnostic codes mean. Okay, so we have this in test 14. Test 14 is supposed to rotate the tub left or counterclockwise and clockwise. As you'll see here, it does not rotate clockwise. So we can see that the tub is rotating smoothly, so we know nothing's locking it up. So at this point it does indicate that the inverter is bad. I will leave a video at the end of this video if you want to go more in depth, but 99% of the time, I would say, yeah, 99% of the time that's your problem is the inverter, as long as it's passing the door lock test, as you see the lock button up there on the right. Okay, now to exit diagnostic, just hit the power button once and then unplug it. Then we'll start removing this dispenser. Press it down and pull out. We're basically going to just break down the machine. This way it can show you how to get inside of it. So here, as you can see, you have 6 screws, I believe, actually 5. You have 2 on the right and 3 on the left, and they're Phillips.
If you need appliance parts for a repair, Online Appliance Parts Hub offers OEM-compatible components for major brands with fast US shipping. Check the description below for the link.
So now we're going to remove the display. You'll pull it out towards you on the left hand side, and then you're going to press it towards its right, and then it'll just slide out of these screws which hold it into the display, so you'll slide it towards its right. There we go. And then if you look here, you'll just have a screw there, and then you'll just disconnect this harness. Press it down and wiggle it out gently. So this I'm just going to clip off. It looks like it's going to be a pain. You can use these clips if you don't want to. You can actually just sit on top of the washer itself. I'm just going to remove it, so I'm going to carefully snip this zip tie. So this zip tie, you don't have to clip. You can actually get to the back of it and press it in and pull it out. And then here we'll just remove this harness. This is for techs to plug in and run in diagnostic mode through like a mobile app. So take your flathead and just pry this top off. It'll just slide out, pull it out, and then the whole harness will just come out. So at this point, just put the display somewhere safe. Then we'll take the front off, the front door. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to press this back, and I'm going to put something underneath it because you actually have 3 screws under the bottom. So it might be good if you have a hand, someone can help you lift it back and put like a wooden block or something like that. And then we'll go ahead and remove this guy. I don't think that's in the way, but we'll just take it off. So this is also Phillips at the bottom, and let me show you. You have 3. So we'll just remove these 3. Okay, great. So we'll just drop that down. Now we're going to remove the gasket. So it has a little spring that goes around it, so you can use a flathead like this and just pry it out and gently just go across and remove it. And then you'll just press we'll pull it off the rim of the front door, and then you'll just press this inside the machine. Just don't rip it off because you could actually rip the gasket. Okay, since that's all pressed in, now we're going to remove the door lock. So you have two screws here at the top and bottom. It's kind of like a protector, I guess you would call it. I don't really know what you call it, to be honest with you. But you'll remove those two screws. If you can get your fingernails behind it, or you can use a flathead. There it goes. And they're different screws, so make sure you keep everything separated. Take pictures if you have to. Then you have two screws here which holds the door switch into place. So say if you ever had to replace the door switch, you can actually do this by just removing the rim or pressing the gasket back and then popping this in, and you can just pull the door switch to the gasket and replace it if you ever had to. But to remove this front door, you have to remove all these screws. So I believe these three holds that into place, and you have the couple small ones in the back. So we'll just go ahead and start removing all these. Just keep them separate in its own little pile, especially the three in the middle. So here's another key point. You have a screw there and a weird looking screw there. Make sure when you remove these, you know exactly where they go when you put them back, because this one on the right has to go to the right. This is actually what holds the display in. Then you'll just lift up on the front door. You'll lift up and pull out. Just keep your hand on that door that swings out. That way you don't have a lot of weight on one side. That door switch harness obviously will just pop off. So then you'll just slide the door out and put it somewhere safe. So here's your drain pump if you ever have to replace that. Here's your door switch if you ever have to replace that. Basically you have to take the machine apart to get to this stuff. There's the inverter for the error code 3. Then let me take the top off. You actually have everything else underneath this, paperwork and so forth. So you have 3 Phillips screws. So once you remove these screws, you actually pull this top forward and it'll lift right off. So it's not up, it's forward. And then once it's loosened, you can just remove it. So here's your main control board. And right here, just make sure you unplug it. You can check all your outputs. I'll have a video on that. This is your inlet valve, your dispenser, paperwork if you need to know more about your error codes and so forth. And then you have your hoses. So I will leave a video also at the end of this video here that will show you how to replace this inverter if you need to, if you have the error code 3. So here are 2 videos, one for diagnosis mode, and it also shows you what the error codes mean. And here's the error code 3 video if you are getting the error code 3 and want to go more in depth with the diagnosis. If you have a mechanical background or know a little bit more or how to use a multimeter, definitely a good video. And if need parts, you can check out Online Appliance Parts Hub. And yeah, hopefully this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.